Leesburg was the host for a new upcoming film, No Vacancy, a true story of Cecil Johnson and his conversion experience at the First Baptist Church's Men's Center. Filmed on the very grounds, Art Aris, CEO of Kingstone Comics and executive pastor at the church, wrote and produced the movie.
We felt like I've already done a documentary film, I've done another kind of a small feature that didn't have any stars in it, and we really felt like we wanted to get a broader reach with the story, felt like it needed to be a bigger story. And when we had the COVID outbreak, Kingstone really grew in kind of a very dramatic way. And we primarily been comics and graphic novels. We have some animation things that are going on, but really felt the need to do a feature film. And the timing on it we felt like was really good for a feature film, especially with so much direct distribution. And so we began putting together the film, and almost immediately we had large film distributors say, hey, we want to take a first cut at it. There's a lot of drama that happens right here in Leesburg, and we really wanted to portray that in a motion picture.
The film follows three storylines: Cecil recovering from his addictions, the church turning an old motel into a homeless shelter, and a TV reporter facing issues in her life.
The reason we're making this movie is I actually been looking at this for several years. One of the subjects of the movie was a friend of mine. He was a black man that had come through our church. He'd come through our drug and rehab program. We really struck up a really good friendship, and he was friends not only with me, but with a lot of people. But it also converged with another couple of stories that happened at the same time. We tried to buy an old, kind of a historic hotel here in Leesburg, motel called the Big Bass Motel. And we ran into a lot of headwinds in buying that. So as part of the drama is the story of that. And also it combines a story that the Orlando Sentinel wrote. The Orlando Sentinel wrote a story. There's a writer, Lauren Ritchie, who wrote a very compelling article about the church trying to buy the motel, encouraging the community to be a part of it. So those three stories kind of converge into one thing. That's really what makes the No Vacancy movie.
Cecil is played by T.C. Stallings, who is best known for his role in War Room. Fellow co-stars include Sean Young from Blade Runner and Dean Cain from Lois and Clark and Adventures of Superman. Young will be playing the TV reporter and Cain will be the Reverend.
First one I attached was T.C. Stallings. He was in War Room, which was a very successful film, did $32 million the first 2 weeks it was out. And he was a good fit for the character, and he has just been incredible. Dean Cain, obviously a very big name. And then we really needed kind of a lady that was to really kind of be a sarcastic type person that could play well for the role of the Orlando Sentinel reporter, because there's a kind of a transformation that happens in her life. And so we looked, and we had 1,400 actresses that applied for the lead role as a lady. And we ended up with Sean Young. We had several. I mean, it was a very tough decision. But Sean Young, highly rated on IMDb, done a lot of very successful movies, Blade Runner, Dune, been on NCIS, some other stuff.
This was a great show for a great purpose with great people that work together that we're hoping we'll all get together again and create even just content that is palatable, safe, inspiring, and doesn't leave you with a vile film all over yourself, like a good content company, Kingstone Studios.
Filming lasted about 2 weeks, with the last 2 days as an intense, round-the-clock night session.
Considering the time frame, and we've got an amazing crew. Like, we've got some of these guys that worked on from like Titanic and The Punisher to like Power and our lighting team, and so like we've got an amazing team of people. And to be a small film that we've had an amazing cast, and so like everything has just like been going super smooth. The weather's worked with us. Even tonight we needed clear weather, and it was supposed to possibly rain, and it just all moved out. So
a release date has not yet been given, so stay tuned for more information. Reporting for Lakefront TV, I'm Cindy Peterson.